friends.
Hello.
So just as like
Per the
a little behind for anyone, new, like, okay, we are doing a brand new service that we're using to stream, and this is our first ever stream with it. We did our like first ever like recording last week. Oh, Mike, thank you. We're hoping this like okay, so like full, just since we always tell y'all.
I barely saw that, so like you'll have to be slower on that. There we go.
So like
now I see it.
Okay, so like full transparency, because we always tell y'all what's
how
going
it is.
on, how it is. Okay, the like the streaming and recording program that we used to use decided to like double their prices, but provide no additional anything. And we were like, and they didn't give you like a choice. Like there was no grandfathering in. They were just like, yeah, so you will be paying twice as much next month. And we were like, we will not be. I'm sorry, we will not be doing that. So we switched to a new one. So we do listen. It's actually working really well. Like I will say, it has been working very well, but we don't know. Like, listen, we're still learning how to use everything on it. So, and the one thing that it doesn't have that the other one did was like integration with Google Slides that I use to make the PowerPoints for these specific streams. So we had to export it as a PDF and upload the PDF. So some of my beautiful layout has been altered. Oh, is it?
Ooh,
that's good. You know what? I will be like stream quality. Like we always had issues with like connectivity with everyone.
Well, so like right now for me, like you're kind of pixely and stuff.
Yeah,
but we never know.
We never know, because sometimes because usually when we primarily, we only do a few live streams a month. We primarily use this for recording, and the recordings always look fine. So who knows? But it's just the two of us tonight. And we're here to do the monthly coming up next month stream, where we will be talking about Asian dramas for next month. And that's what we're here to do today. Let me show on stream. Oh, look, it's beautiful.
Are we wanting the ticker the whole time?
Yeah, I was gonna just leave it on so people come in. They know what we're up to. Yes. So we also the other thing is Sky usually does the comments while I do
I cannot see comments right now at all. I guess if I had YouTube up in a different, but like
yeah. So we've been trying to like add her as like a we haven't been able to figure out how to do it. It just like hasn't been working. I emailed customer service about it, so hopefully they get back to us. Anyway, today we are here to talk about what's coming up in October in the Asian drama situation. So that is what we're going to be doing today, as we do on
I do see chat
every month.
You
found it! Yay!
I see all of those things. Hello. Okay.
I
can't do anything with it, but at least it's visible.
You can see it. That's the important part.
That is helpful.
Because if I forget to put one on, you can be like, "Yo, Natalia, put that comment up." Okay. This teamwork situation, we got it. Okay. First, there's quite a few J dramas, which means how many of these will you see?
Right. Why are we sharing the ones we're sharing? Because they sounded cool.
They sounded like, some of them do, and some of them just, we're like, okay, well, we can't not share it because there's something weird going on here, which is the reaction you have to many a J drama. Okay, first up, It's a J-drama. Shocking. Coming out on October 1st. Snowdrop no Hatsukoi, a Grim Reaper, falls in love with a young woman struggling to raise her younger brother. Yeah, please. Sure. Absolutely. A+. A+.
Yeah, like I'm here for this show if it's around.
Mike, yeah. you are correct.
But I'm all about this show.
Yeah, like, this show, the premise of this, absolutely A+.
So if someone says Snowdrop, do not necessarily like. Yeah, so from now on,
they're recycling some of these English words in the titles throughout the country. So like, who knows?
Just be aware.
This is the Grim Reaper one, not the historical revisionism one. All right.
Yeah, there we go.
Next. Ooh.
There we go. Okay. It finally flipped for me. Heart Attack, October 1st, Japan. Genetic mutants in a post-genre therapy world are denied human rights and live isolated lives, spied on by a governmental organization. It looks so
It looks really good. That's gene therapy, not genre therapy.
Did I say genre?
You did.
Oh my god.
Yes, a post-genre therapy world.
I was thinking gene. I said genre. That's pretty good.
It happens. It happens. Yeah, this one looks like very much like Japanese X-Men. I'm here for it.
I think it's co-produced with the USA as well, so I think that's interesting. There were a couple of those this month.
Yeah, we get a little bit of everything starting the beginning of the month. A little sci-fi, a little fantasy, a little romance. Let's see what else. We get. Okay. So this one.
Hold on to your hats, everybody.
This one.
Hold on.
Okay. Suinen si Gumi wa Furin Shitamasu. So it's in an alternate Japan where teenagers are allowed to marry one another. A transfer student moves to a new high school after her parents' divorce and reunites with her first love, who is now married. And I will continue the premise, and starts an illicit affair with him. Like these kids starting young.
So,
okay,
it's like, and they do state 18.
Yeah,
so we're not talking like, but
15 years old. But still, like I don't think 18-year-olds should be getting married. But that's just me.
It also sounds very purposely very messy. Like
it's like very much dramatic.
Yeah.
Yup. We'll see.
Whenever we probably won't. We were like, whoa. Okay.
And it has like, I think the guy playing her father, because she moves like with her father, is the dude who was like the writer in The Pornographer, and like he shows up all the time. And there's like another show coming up later that has another actor. This is a little aside where Sky and I were putting this together. And I was like, and I was talking about this show, but she was talking about another show that we didn't include. And then I was like, this guy's in it, like he's always at the scene of the crime, but she was thinking of a different actor. And it was actually always at the scene of a crime. And then there was a third one where it had a different actor that I thought was the actor she was talking about.
And what we mean by at the scene of the crime, let's be specific. We're not talking about the actor doing something bad. We're talking about these actors being in very interesting, somewhat bizarre roles. Like they do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, our point is. Basically sort of like a Nicolas Cage style filmography where they're always in these absolutely insane shows where they're playing insane people. And then we realized we were all talking about 3 different guys at the same time. It was ridiculous. But this one looks like something else. That's all I gotta say. Yeah. That's all I gotta say. Woo.
Takasugi-san Chi no Obento, October 3rd, Japan. A 31-year-old unemployed man is suddenly put in charge of his aunt's daughter after her death, and tries to get closer to her by making her bento boxes. So cousins, like an older cousin having to take care of his young cousin.
This looks cute though. Like this looks very heartwarming. This looks very just like,
not sketchy.
Not sketchy, just cute. Like, no, if it was sketchy, we wouldn't be calling it cute.
Yeah, we wouldn't.
It was we shouldn't have to be specifying this, but
we shouldn't have to bring that up, but we are being specific.
Listen, we want to be specific in these days that this actually looks heartwarming. Boop. We got something a little gay. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Like, it is Japanese, which means sometimes the plots, they'll make a show about anything. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. Like, they make very good shows and some very questionable shows, like every country does. But
yes.
We just hear more about them, you know. All right, we got a gay show. That's right, Mike. Gay. So we have Forever You. This is a little medium Earth, little comeback. Very excited. A gay rom-com following 4 medical students meeting 4 of their college juniors, leading to sparks flying. Oh, 4 medical students in college. Gay medical students.
So is medical students the main thing?
It's like engineering, architecture, medicine. Those are like the 3 pillars of the gay college rom-com, you know? They form the umbrella of all gay people in IPL colleges. Like I saw a show where the guy was an art student and I was like, huh?
You exist?
What do you mean?
Who are you?
What do you mean he's an art student? But then his love interest was an engineering student. So I was like, oh, okay, we're back. Okay.
We're back in the universe.
Never mind. This one looks a little spicy. I think this is like a Wabi Sabi / GMM TV situation because like a lot of the actors have moved over to GMM TV and like anyway, they're going through a whole thing. But this is that. So that'll be out on October 3rd. So
Spice up our love. We're excited for this one.
Okay,
I think it's only 2 episodes.
Yeah,
right?
it's like a little mini like.
So don't get
story.
too excited. Just be aware. So it's only 2 spin-off episodes. So October 3rd, Korea. A side story to No Gay No Love, which is K-drama, which is currently airing. So
next week is the last week of it.
Yeah, it's about done. They follow the erotic author character, Ja Yun, who finds herself isekai'd into her own novel. But she finds herself falling for someone other than the male lead of her novel. Guess who, based on the poster?
Yeah. No, Mike, like, it's a whole thing. Like in No Gay No Love, it's a whole situation. It's I'm really enjoying the drama, but you'll probably
so cute.
She's so cute, but you'll probably, if you're a listener of the podcast, the episode coming out next week, you'll probably hear about that. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? But I'm like really excited for this one. Because like they're the best part of the show, of like the show that's currently airing. Like
it's a cute show though. So
it's a really cute show, but like they're disgustingly cute.
They're fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun couple.
Yeah.
Real enemies for like fantasy isekai 2 episodes.
They're literally just like delivering something made just for me. They said, Natalia, we know you've been having a hard time lately. Here you go.
Also, what's kind of cute about this is like, of course, I'm not going to speak to the like original Korean title, like in universe of the drama, the erotic author character, her web novel that she writes is called Spice Up Our Love. Like that, this is the title. So
yeah, that's because the main character is like a dietitian, and they keep having all these crazy scenes and like walk-in fridges
freezer
and kitchens and stuff. Anyway, we both are really liking the show, so we're very excited for this one. But we probably shouldn't spend all day on a 2-episode miniseries. So
I'm just saying, just be aware that like, don't think that it's going to be 8 episodes or 12 or
no,
something.
it's
only getting 2.
It's a little mini situation for us. Octo, Kanjo Sokasan Shino Akari 2. Normally, we would not include a second season of a show that you can't find the first season of anywhere, but this one has a little something special about it. So this is about a Thai man with the ability to see emotions left in objects becomes the suspect in a murder mystery, and this is a Japanese drama. And the actor playing this Thai memorist character, is great, who just starred in oh my god, my mind just went totally blank. The one where he was a boxer and the doctor, and it was
Wandy Goodday?
Wandy Goodday, thank you. My brain said nothing to me. My brain said, it was one of your favorite BLs you've watched this year. I'm going to remove the memory of its title. Just goodbye. So that comes out on October 4th. So we'll see. We'll see if it appears anywhere, because it's got him in it. Because you know what? Every once in a while, we'll be doing this, and I'll be, making this slideshow, and I'll look at a J-drum, and I'll be like, I think Vicky's gonna pick that one up. Either there's an actor or a plot, or something.
Vicky vibe.
I feel, and there's a few of those on this, so I would expect Vicky to at least try to pick it up. But maybe not this one, but I feel like, because
but you can't always predict, because we saw some stuff on the coming up for Vicky section
that was so questionable.
Old, very old, and so questionable. So
yeah,
one never knows really. Raikon Bingoshi Spider, Isharyo Sodatsu Hin. Hello, Jesse. October 5th, Japan. A divorce lawyer who goes to all extents to get her clients their due, then leaves their husbands, finds herself head-to-head with her own ex.
Because her own ex is also a lawyer. Yeah, it's got real, Madame Web vibes to the poster, right? Did they get divorced in the Amazon while researching spiders? Anyway. This one is real. It could show up somewhere. Who knows?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise us if it showed up somewhere.
Listen, a lot of J-dramas with a lot of really long titles. Part of the fun of coming to these streams is listening to us try to read them. All right. Senyu Kyodai, Tokushi Sagi Tokume Sosakan. A former police officer and his hacker sister, great dynamic already, work together to try to find the murderer of their father, which might be connected to a crime syndicate. Fun.
Yes.
I will say, every month there comes out when we're all the J dramas, a lot of them have a similar theming to them that I've discovered, and this month the theme seems to be off the books and private detectives. Is
you didn't feel lawyery. I felt a few lawyery about things.
Yeah, it's those are the two big ones. Last month there was a lot about dead people, ghosts and
about dead people,
just ghosts and people faking their deaths and anyway. But this one, it feels like private detectives and are real big this month in Japan.
This looks really cool. You have some bisexual lighting going on.
Yeah, so we do love a good bisexual lighting here. Boop.
Golden Kamui, Hakido Shisei Shujin Sodatsu Hin. October 6th, Japan. A sequel to the film follows a hunt for tattooed escaped prisoners and golden treasure.
So apparently this starts directly after the movie finishes. So if you're going to start this one, I guess watch the movie first, which I think is on Netflix. I think the movie is on Netflix.
Yeah, I've seen it
Canada.
around.
Yeah, in Canada anyway. So who knows? Maybe this will also be, but at some point. Listen, we don't know when. I don't understand why streamers, what they're.
Well, and then especially Japanese stuff. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. Boop. Monday again, October 6th in Taiwan. So 2 new employees with opposing personalities have to work together at their new workplace to achieve successful targets or be fired. And Fandy's in this one, if y'all know who that is. Which, if you're big into Taiwanese BL, he might have come up because he was in History 2, Crossing the Line. Yes. So yeah, that one looks cute. It looks very much Office, rom-com comedy situation.
Yeah.
Boop.
Gay.
Get gay.
Every You, Every Me, October 6th, Thailand. Two people who keep getting reborn thousands of times and yet always find themselves falling in love with each other. Aww.
I like it. It's cute. All right. Very wholesome. Very fun. Yeah. You know what? It's a Thai BL. It'll show up somewhere. They always do. Yeah, it does. You know what? I think this does look pretty gay. There's a few things giving it away here, Mike. We got the rainbow, which clearly says it's gay, and we got two fellas passionately looking at each other with a loving gaze.
And then there's pearl accessories, just because.
Yeah, be fancy like that.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. K-Ross, Cross, who knows? You decide. Pretty as in aesthetically pretty. Yeah,
are you okay to tell you?
Mike, that's also correct. That's also correct. Listen, my interpretation was correct. Your actual meaning also correct. Anyway, K-Ross Noana or Cross Noana. An entertainment reporter meets a mysterious model for a clothing brand and his life gets thrown into chaos. Ooh. I don't think this one will appear anywhere. Listen, I'm just being honest, okay? I'm just being honest.
My Merry Marriage, October 7th, Korea. This is a daily drama. I wrote down how many? 120 eps. So, just a few. It will be ending March next year. Just if you're jumping in on this, just know that
if you want like a nice long-term watch to watch every day, there's one starting.
A daily drama following a fashion designer and the grandson of a fashion empire falling for one another.
I'm sure there will be a little bit more to it than that for 120 episodes. It'll probably get real shark jumpy around episode 60 if I'm like, I've watched more than one daily drama in my life, and that's usually the case.
The poster is so cute, though.
The poster is very cute. Nez, you need not apologize. You need not apologize. We're only on October 7th. We haven't made it that far. So don't worry. We've been meandering. We've been having a good time here. We just vibing. All right. Another J drama. Shocking. Usotoki Rhetoric. October 7th. Another Japanese one. Now this one has Vicky vibes, mainly because of the actor in it.
Also, the poster just screams like.
Yeah, the poster screams like something that's the purchaser and Vicky would see and be like, "Yeah, sure," without like reading the description. A debt-ridden detective and his partner who can sense lies works together to solve crimes in the Showa era. It seems fun. Like they doing some detecting, some private detecting. She has a supernatural ability to see lies. He needs money. Perfect. I assume probably some romance. Yeah, that's right. It's like absolute Vicky vibes on this one. But then, yeah, it's a licensing thing. That's fun. I think it's fun. This one looks fun. I'm gonna watch this one. I'm gonna find it. You know. Hopefully, I won't have to work too hard to find it. But like, it is a J drama, so sometimes you have to work a little bit harder if you are a non-Japanese speaking fan of J dramas. It's just the reality of life. Boop.
So there is a Japanese title to this, but this was also listed as the alternate English
They very
title.
kindly gave us an English title.
And I thought it was fun, so this is what we're doing. I want to punch that scumbag. Fun. October 8th, Japan. A woman whose exes have been horrible decides to avoid men. She meets a nice man who prompts her to take up boxing. Yes, I would watch this. Thank you very much.
That's lovely. Nez here has a question that I think we can very quickly. The reason that we're so late is because I had to spend time laughing about my misinterpretation. But that would be this one. This one that definitely we were kind of joking. It doesn't just have gay vibes. It is very pretty. It is absolutely. It was pretty gay. Yeah, no, he meant it was pretty, and I misinterpreted that as very. And I was like, I think it's anyway. We had a good laugh. It was both. But yeah, this one looks fun. This also kind of Vicky adjacent vibes.
I feel like it might show up somewhere sometime.
Like if it already has an English title.
Yeah, it kind of made me be like, yeah, where did that English title come from? Is what made me curious.
Like,
are we gonna see this in about 6 months on Netflix?
Maybe. That also does happen. All right. Next up, we have from Thailand and a little Aichi situation. Game of Love. This one sounds so toxic, everyone. This sounds like pure licorn, toxic. Just absolutely. I'm gonna watch it. Don't worry. Okay. So TBS has a partnership with Netflix, so it will probably just show up on Netflix in 6 months. Good to know. So Game of Love coming out on October 8th. It should be on iQIYI, according to the poster. A writer's brother has an argument and assaults a man who then asks the writer to be his woman in order to save her brother from going to jail. Ooh, toxic. Listen, I love a good licorn, okay?
This is a remake from the 2001 version.
Yeah, so listen, I don't know how many of y'all have seen a licorn from 2001.
Yikes.
Oh boy. They're still pretty terrible. The worst male leads you've ever seen in your life, but you can't stop watching. It's like, this is garbage. I love it. I love licorns. I'm like a pro licorn watcher. So one.
Jesse added about the TBS thing. So not every TBS thing will necessarily pop up on Netflix, but there's a likelihood.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a yikes, but that does not stop me. I will be watching. Listen. Fiction is fake for a reason. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
These you can watch these shows with these toxic men and say, I don't want to be with a man like that, and then use that as a model of what not to look for in a partner. There you go. I've made my case. I just find them fun. I'm not defending myself. I'm not on Twitter being yelled at by a 14-year-old. I'm gonna move on.
Okra Maikyu Iri Jiken Sosa. October 8th, Japan. 2 detectives from different generational eras tackle cold cases together.
Classic. Odd couple detectives. Perfect. One doesn't know how to open a PDF. Perfect. I love this energy, but they're going to solve crime. Good times. Good. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this one isn't. I think they're just friends at the end of it.
Or they're really good at hiding it at work. There you go.
You know what?
I fixed it for you.
Listen, the old man Yowie exists if you believe it does. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's there to be discovered. Yeah, not even friends.
We'll not even go for a drink ever.
Listen, I feel like by the end of the show, they're going to have a grudging respect for one another at the least, okay? It might have a father-son dynamic. Or Old Man Yowie. That's right. Old Man Yowie is always an option, just like Mpreg is always an option in these things. So we don't know what will happen. Moving on, before we get too into the weeds. Family by Choice, October 9th. It's Korean drama. 3 friends who are closest siblings raised by their 2 single fathers together reunite as adults and struggle with their new romantic feelings in this remake of the Chinese drama Go Ahead. It has our forever high school student in his mid-30s. Love that for him. He will always keep getting cast as a 16-year-old, even though he is our age. Youthful I feel
man. So bad for him, but let
him be an adult. I don't listen, the second half of the show, I've seen the Chinese version, he will be an adult for 2/3 of the show. But I just find it funny.
Good for him.
Exactly. Get that bag.
Like, get the jobs ready. Like, yes.
Yeah, this is Go Ahead vibes. It is a remake, but yeah, and I also really liked Go Ahead, so like I'm sure this will be fine. Like, but I just love the energy that he keeps just like keeping like, yeah, you can be a 16-year-old, and I'm like, this man is 35. Like, why? I know
They just walk into the room with a uniform and go,
here you go. He's like, not again. Let me.
How much you paying me?
Okay. And I do love that one of the few ones where he did play an adult, it was a bit of a Noonas romance situation. Yeah. So that's always fun. Like, listen, he knows what he's about. You know what? I respect the hustle.
Someday he's gonna have play older, and we're gonna all be shocked.
We're gonna be like, oh, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué?
Not a student of some fashion, not like a college student either. Amazing.
My goodness.
Zen Ryuki Ijo Kaiketsu Shizu, October 9th, Japan. The director of an investigation agency works to solve abnormal cases linking to the paranormal and occult.
You know, they got that really good skincare and Botox in Korea. I don't know, Mike. Listen, like, look at, Lee Dong-wook. He ain't wrinkling. He's like pushing 50.
Can you imagine someone walking up to him with a uniform though? He'd be like, no.
He'd be like, no, get the fuck out of here. So yeah, this one looks fun. And again, private detectives, big popular this month.
Yeah.
I love a good paranormal situation. Boop. Muchige. So this is a Filipino film. A half Korean, half Filipino girl finds herself in the care of her aunt in the Philippines after the death of her mother. This looks sad, but like heartwarming sad,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mike, he's still early in his career. He could eventually get Lee Dong-wook money.
The font is cute. It makes you think that, like, yes, obviously the main character is the girl. Like, so if it's like her perspective, maybe once you get through the sadness of loss, like, it might be pretty cute. It looks cute.
It's actually really interesting because I'm pretty sure, like, as we said at the beginning of the stream, for anyone who joined us after, we are using a new streaming software because our original streaming software decided to double the price. So this is the first stream that we're doing, and we've only done one recording on it, which went really well. So I think that the chat, for some reason, is showing up for Sky before it shows up for me, which is bizarre.
Really?
Yeah, because you had mentioned Jesse's comment before it showed up for me. That's really weird.
Interesting. Interesting.
Listen,
I will say this is a Kim Jisoo vehicle, just to be aware.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna put that out there.
Boop. Is it
Dong Jae,
okay.
The Good or the Bastard? October 10th, Korea. A prosecutor with a history of corruption tries to clean up his image by taking on the case of a murdered teenage girl, struggling to be a good person against his opportunistic personality. This is the sequel to Stranger, or is it Forest of Secrets? I think some people call it that.
I love him.
Yeah, his character.
He's so bad in there.
Yeah.
I love him. I'm very excited for this one. Because like he's always so good.
He's such a actor.
He's always so good. So yeah, I just want to look up something. No, I really am excited for this one. But you know what's really funny? I haven't actually finished Stranger, but I liked him in it. But I just finished Vigilante, in which he was such a just absolutely unhinged character in that show. And Lucy, welcome. She comes in to let us know that she agrees. She also loves Junhyuk. You're not that Lucy. You're not that late. We're
he
as you can
so
see
the robot show.
Yeah, as you can
BL
see,
Robot Show.
we're still
We're
on
it BL because
we're still on October 10th. Yeah, the robot show. The robot show. We're talking. Oh my god! Just like Wandy Good Day, my brain has removed the title of that show now that I'm here.
Too?
Are you human? Are you human too? Yes. We love to see it. We love to see it. But anyway, you may on Monday also hear more about Vigilante, but I really enjoyed it if anyone wants to go watch it. Little preview for some things you're going to be hearing about on our Monday episode. All right. Moving on. Lion no Kakurega. On October 11th, another Japanese one. A government worker tries to raise his younger autistic brother after the death of his parents. However, they meet a mysterious child and decide to adopt him, changing both of their lives. The way that this is phrased is that they just like found this kid on the street. And like, listen, I don't know the child welfare laws in Japan, but I feel like you can't just like adopt a kid off the street. But I'm sure there will be some sort of machination to like make it work.
Like
this one.
We have doubts this will pop up, but
yeah, but
it's always worth mentioning autistic rep and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, like
this one, it feels like one that a small website run by fervent fans may appear on. I'm not going to name any because I'm not a snitch. I know how this works, but it may appear somewhere on the internet. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You see a random child and you feel bad for it. You can't just bring the random child home. Like there has to be a process.
Whenever you're reading a summary and people say adopt, they don't always mean it in a on paper type of way necessarily.
Choose biases. I see a sad child on the street and I take them home. Good one.
Boop. Uprising, October 11th. Two childhood friends turn enemies, meet on opposite sides of a battlefield in this historical film.
This looks very dramatic.
Looks super high production value. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it looks really good. I love a good saga.
Everybody's in it.
Yeah.
Everybody's in it.
Good times. Boop. Doubt, Korean drama coming out on October 11th. A criminal profiler discovers that the daughter he raises alone might be connected to the murder case he's working on. Ooh, uh-oh.
So Lucy's now kiss comment is for Uprising, not for death.
It just loaded in right now. Yeah, this is for this comment is for this one. Listen, if they're not cowards. If they're not cowards, they'll do it. That was my thought throughout the entirety of our kingdom, the new age. I was like, they should just kiss, but they were too weak. This one, that's not relevant. This is going to be a terse thriller. Nah. Boop.
Muno no Taka, October 11th, Japan. I think this is a manga adaptation. Yes. A woman who seems very competent is actually incredibly inept at her job. Her aura of assurance helps get clients, which her seemingly incompetent but actually very good at his job assistant needs to take care of. Sounds funny.
It sounds like like sort of like a absolutely. I assume her and the assistant will probably smooch at some point. You know what I mean? My first.
You've been around.
Go around the block with these sorts of plots. You know what I mean? But yeah, this one feels like one that someone would pick up because they love that dynamic. You know what I mean? Jonghyun, The Star is Born. Kind of, and they did pick up Mr. Bride, so So that was for the last one for anyone watching this in the future. A woman living in post-war Korea wants to be a singer and join a traditional theater troupe. However, her lack of money and education may be holding her back. Kim Tae-rae in a lovely little Bob situation, being very earnest. Say less. A lot of women. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It looks fun.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, this one looks fun. Boop. Oh.
We are excited.
I'm excited for this one. This one looks hilarious.
A virtuous business, because you just look at the ladies, like look
at this cast. Like just look at this cast. Absolutely.
These outfits, like that's enough. Like we're done. A virtuous business, October 12th, Korea, follows the story of 4 friends who start a business selling sex toys door to door in the early 90s, like 92-ish. Yes.
Good for them. Sort of like a really unhinged Tupperware party situation. Anyway, the preview looks hilarious for this one. So I'm like, yeah, like we're all about this one. Like this one looks so funny. So, Hokage Karte. A grumpy school doctor at an elementary school seems to hate his students, but actually goes above and beyond to help them and their families. This one looks very cute, heartwarming, like a grumpy sweetheart. You love to see it, Anyway, like the poster, I think, gives the vibe that the show is going for perfectly. Hopefully someone picks this up, because this one looks like one that I think would... Yeah, right. Lucy, look me in the eyes here, Lucy. You're married. Lucy, your husband may want to know about this. All right. Next.
The Reasons We Fall in Love, October 12th, Japan. An office romance following a stoic boss and his underling who thinks he's her ideal man.
Now this poster, Vicky vibes on this one.
So I do want to say there was no description on MDL.
There wasn't. I went out of my way to discover
I went and read some of the manga in order to get... So it's not just... At least the manga was like about 3 different couples in the office. So I wonder... From the pictures, it looked like they are going to do 3 different couples.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is definitely a Vicky. Like, look at this poster. This poster screams Vicky's gonna try to pick this one up. And also, it's like a manga adaptation that's a bit zany. So, like, yeah, they're gonna pick. Yeah, they're gonna pick it. Like, listen, if they don't, I will be surprised.
Especially if there's some bizarre vibes to it.
Yeah. If it's a little unhinged. The only exception that I saw to that I thought Vicky was going to pick it up, but then it ended up somewhere else, was Yakuza Lover. I was like, oh, Vicky's going to pick this up for sure. And then it was on like Disney Plus. I was like, wait, what? What are you talking about?
Couldn't have guessed that one.
Yeah, literally, I was like, huh? What do you mean? Yeah, this looks like one that would be like a good, like, you need a little cheer up to watch something zany. This feels like that vibe. Boop. Rikon Koya. A young heir of a corporation meets and falls for a woman who just got divorced. It referred to this as a pure romance. I don't know what that actually means in context to a J-drama, but that is what it said it was. So I think maybe it's just like a straight up romance drama, like not a comedy or anything. So the poster really has just drama vibes to it. You know what I mean? We'll see. Well, we may see. We might see.
We'll hopefully see.
There's like a possibility. We'll see.
Monster, October 14th, Japan. A woman with a talent for law who never actually began working as a lawyer decides to try joining a law firm decades after passing the bar. She loves games and decides to treat every case like a fun game, being unpredictable and confusing to people around her. sounds fun, and that
know
dude
what?
has a fluffy hat. So
okay, like,
I'm
okay,
interested.
I'm in full honesty. I pulled up the MDL to get the poster, and immediately, do you know what I said when I saw the dude with the hat? Just like, I went, JYP. Like, that's what my brain did. I immediately felt bad about it, but listen, that's just what the association. Yes, right. Gamify your job. That's right. Gamify. My brain is utterly broken. Yeah, it can be a little quirky, like, you know, like they listen. I will say this about J dramas: they're not scared to make a drama about anything. Nothing is off limits. J drama. They will make a J drama about anything, which, you know, to their credit, but also not to their credit sometimes.
It's like, could have skipped that subsection.
Yeah, you could have just like not made that drama, but you know what? Who are we to stifle creativity? Outside, we have a Filipino zombie film coming out on the 17th, and it's gonna be on Netflix, I believe. A zombie film set in the countryside of the Philippines, where a family has returned to their father's childhood farmhouse to try to survive. Those Japanese dramas, they dare to dream. Dream they do. I'm really excited to see this one. I'm like curious about. I love watching zombie dramas from all countries. There's always something fun to discover, you know? Yeah. That's right. You know, like, it's a good time. And, you know, spooky season. So what's up?
So it's on. Okay. it's
what?
It keeps on flipping back and forth. So like right now it's on outside.
Yeah. I thought you were still saying something about it, so I flipped back.
Nope, I'm done.
Whoops. Okay. Flipping forward. Listen, we're still figuring out things here.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Europe outside your tent, romantic Italy, October 17th, Korea. A variety show following 4 celebrity women camping and traveling around Italy together. I think this is like the 4th or 5th season.
Yeah,
of
this has been
like,
an ongoing
type of show that they've been doing.
Yeah,
which is so fun.
Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. You know, it's easy, like chill, low stress, easy vibes listening.
And
watching,
women,
you know?
Yeah. Yay, women.
That's right. Going on a nice friend vacation together, having some good times.
Who deserves that? Women should go on a nice friend vacation.
A nice friend vacation and have some chill vibes. Oh, okay. If you want to say hot mess coming up, Watashi no Takaramono. This comes out on October 17th in Japan. This also feels like a Vicky one, but in the other end of the spectrum of what Vicky
the
picks
Vicky
up.
spectrum.
Yeah. Now, Lucy, I think that the ladies in the previous one were just friends. So a woman in a loveless marriage who gave up her career thinking she would have a child, but is now just childless and berated by her husband constantly, reconnects with her first love and has an illicit one-night stand, and then finds out she's pregnant and decides to lie to her husband, who's clearly the reason that they haven't been able to have a child, but he probably won't go and get infertility testing because men are weird like that sometimes.
Okay, that part wasn't listed on the summary that you just.
I'm like, you know, no, Mike, nah. She's in a loveless marriage with an emotionally abusive husband. We're not gonna judge her. You know, things happen. But yeah, this looks messy.
Pretty poster.
It is a very pretty poster. I don't like that song. Mr. Brightside? Is that the song? That's the only one that came to mind. He said it's like that song. I don't know, but
we
yeah,
support women's rights and women's wrongs.
People. Listen, Listen, people make questionable decisions all the time. It doesn't make them bad people. Yeah, the poster's really pretty. They went hard on this photography. But yeah, okay. Boop.
The Shadow Strays, October 17th, Indonesia. Netflix.
In Netflix,
a 17-year-old assassin who is on probation after a sloppy mission finds herself trying to rescue a captured 11-year-old.
This looks cool. They loved it at TIFF.
Like it was
apparently.
at TIFF. Yeah.
Yeah. No. So this looks interesting. And that's a Netflix movie. Yeah, an Indonesian film. That's right. They're rare that they show up on these because they're often not even announced like to us.
But Netflix is good. Netflix is good about carrying a better variety of that.
Yeah, a better variety of different countries and things.
Philippines, Indonesia, some Malaysian
it's like it's of course very limited, but like who knows? There might be.
Yeah,
more
I'm not saying a ton, much more
Yeah.
than a lot of the other platforms that North America sees.
Yeah, this looks really cool. So, hell yeah. Project 7. That's right. We got another survival show on October 18th. They can't get enough of these survival shows. They tried to like describe in the synopsis what makes this one different, and I did not understand a word of it. I was like, what? Like it was literally the most meaningless collection of words to describe what made this unique.
No, now you have to go read it.
Okay.
Like now that you've said it like this.
I don't know if I was just like unable to comprehend it. Okay. Well, I'll read it to you so you know what I mean. Okay? Okay. Project 7 is an assembly strengthening audition program that breaks away from the audition format in which viewers mainly participated by voting, directly selecting participants for each round from the first round, forming a new team and growing their favorite participants through the process. It is a differentiated new concept idol audition program that introduces the concept of Project 7, a new concept idol assembly reinforcement audition scheduled to be aired on JTBC in October. Is open to all men who dream of becoming top-tier idols without restrictions on affiliation, experience, age, nationality, etc. What does that mean? Okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
Tried really hard, okay?
Listen, I have no idea what any of those things mean. It does have Lee Soo-hyuk as the MC.
That was the important part that I saw.
That was the important part.
I was like, oh, competition. Lee Soo-hyuk. Got it. Like, that's all
none of those words meant, it means minors. Yeah. Yeah. But none of those words meant anything.
Like, all of a sudden, you're just going to have a lot of 13-year-olds. It's like...
Yeah. But also maybe 30-year-olds. Okay, like it could be a wild range here, but those words meant nothing. Those words meant nothing to me. I read it like 5 times, and I was like, I have no idea what any of this means. Okay, so I'm not crazy. I said it made no sense. I'm sure. Listen, I am not a fan. But just get no barriers.
We don't tend to watch them, so it's not like we have a dog in there.
Okay, so you're not voting for individuals, but groups. Okay, cool. I want to vote for the old man group, whatever the old man group is. I'm not. I can't watch survival shows.
Vote for Lee Soo-hyuk just each episode.
No, he's the MC. He's just the MC, man.
I know. I still just want to vote for him.
Listen, I always vote for him by just like turning on the shows he's in. Like, okay, hello. Okay, so apparently Mike was saying that you vote. They like form groups every week. Well, yeah, of course he will. Of course he will. Come on. But anyway, I had no idea what that meant, so I did my best by just picking out the salient points. That I could understand, which was very few. God. Okay.
Yeah, like they probably still vote on like
Like, I don't know how it works. I don't know. Listen, they're really pushing in this bizarre synopsis that it's going to be different than all the other ones. I don't think it will be that different.
Yeah, when the competition shows we're different, it's like, sure you are, buddy.
Sure you are.
Sure you
okay. Like, you seem real similar to all the others. You know what? But you know what? Live your dreams, okay? You're special. Don't worry about it. I believe in you. Moving on.
So, and Jesse says, but vote for different groups to be together each week. Oh, so like.
Oh, let's go back to this one. Okay. it's not face well.
We're different because we're about ensemble stuff.
Yeah, we're so mean to this show. Okay. We're not mean to this show though. Yes.
Love in the big city.
Yes.
It's my turn, right?
Yes, it is.
October 21st. A gay man struggles with his own romances and issues in his personal life. So this is the drama, not the movie.
Mm-hmm.
They're different casts. They are from the same source material.
Yeah, which is the book.
So, yes.
And also, the main actor's been getting a lot of shit in the Korean media and Korean netizen sphere for being in this show. So we should all watch it to support him because,
and
like,
he even recently said he does not care. So it's like,
yeah, he doesn't really care, but like, I care a little because I think it's just really mean of people to bully him.
It's all. People are being awful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the word on the street is crazy about this one. Yeah, he ain't taking that shit. Good for him. Like, Sky and I were literally talking about this with Jesse earlier today, where it's like, in a country where people are so litigious over nasty comments, why do they leave so many nasty comments? It's bizarre. Like,
go write in your journal. Write in your mean journal.
That's what we said. Like, write it in your journal and show your therapist. You don't need to be putting that out in public. Like,
go work on that. Go work on it.
Deal with your own stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like, and that's usually what happens. Like, when they get called out, like, it'll either be like, oh, I'm having a hard life, or like, oh, I'm only 14. It's like, well, then maybe get a fucking hobby. Stop harassing people online.
I'm just saying, I currently live somewhere that don't have laws where I could be punished for that, and I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But if I live somewhere where I could be punished for it, I'd really
I would do it even harder. You know what I mean? Like, I would do it less than I already don't do it.
Right. Just saying.
It's absolutely crazy. All right. Hell yeah, that's right. That's right. Get a job or touch some grass. Get a life. Hellbound 2, after many a year. Season 2 begins with the resurrection of the people who were dragged to hell in the first season of this supernatural drama. They did recast the main lead. Keep that in mind. Do not be confused when the main dude is a different actor. They have a job and it's not kissing men, so they're bitter. You might be onto something here, Lucy. You might be onto something. Oh, good night, Mike. Thank you for hanging out with us for a bit. Sleep well.
Yeah, it is stupid.
It is stupid. I don't know if this is in reference to him being recast, but it is what it is.
Oh yeah,
the whole situation is stupid. And I'm sure that may come up on a Noonas episode at some point. So
one of our soapboxes out of our soapbox.
Yeah, I don't know. We're just having a fun time here. We're not gonna go on a crazy rants today about justice system miscarriages. Moving on. Oh, hell yeah, Sky!
It's my turn, right?
It's your turn. It's your turn. I'm
like
just excited about this one. Hell yeah!
October 25th, Japan, set in 1995 and 2005, so that's 2 time periods. It follows the life of Yakuza members. It is based on the popular video game franchise.
Psyched! Like, literally found out
Amazon
today this
Prime.
was happening. found out today this was happening, and I've been excited.
I've seen this poster.
I didn't know. See, for someone who watches as many dramas as I do, I'm always very out of the loop about new dramas being made. Like, I get just like surprised by new dramas constantly. Yeah, I'm yelling it from the floor. You're just lying down going, this is bullshit. But this isn't bullshit. I'm really pumped for this. Very excited for this one.
Like, I know nothing. Like, I've only seen pretty much memes of the game. Like, I don't know much about, but like, it looks fun to me.
Yeah,
so.
The game is very offbeat, I think is the word that you can use to describe it. Yeah. But yeah, this one I'm excited. I'm excited. See You is a Taiwanese film, and it is gay. So a teen vanishes on his 16th birthday.
There's a lot of movements with this.
Yeah. He returns, but only his best friend can see him, and they start to reveal their real feelings for each other. It looks kind of bittersweet type situation.
Is he a ghost?
We don't know. I guess we'll have to watch the movie to find out. That's right, Lucy.
Yeah.
That's right.
Gay ghost.
Get those rainbows.
Gay for ghosts.
Gay for ghosts. Gay for
Did you make a shirt?
We do have a shirt. I don't know if I've ever managed to upload it to our merch shop, but we do have a Gay for Ghost design that does exist. I'll double check. We don't know if he's dead. We don't know.
Well, I mean,
it might be.
Is it implied? Okay, it could be some other supernatural reason that he's invisible.
Yeah, like we'll have to watch it and get back to you all about if he's dead or not.
He must be a coma ghost or a thing.
Yeah, we do like a good coma ghost. You know, that's a popular vibe. Listen, we don't know.
Or there's time travel ghosts. That's the whole thing too. You never know.
Listen, I can't answer any of your questions about this show, this movie. I only found out it existed like 6 hours ago. Just like 90% of the shows on this, I only found out they existed earlier today.
It looks cute, though. I will say that.
All right, we are in the TBAs. These ones say they're coming out in October, but we've been burned before. I'm looking at you, Wushu Bakery. Too soon. Too soon. Rip. Still waiting. Waiting. Parole examiner Lee. A man becomes a parole examiner or parole officer for revenge and then finds himself in charge of deciding if prisoners deserve parole or not. Probably not the best guy to put in charge of that, but the poster says comedy, and I'm not sure. I'm not just one day we'll get one day soon, coming soon. Wushu Bakery coming soon. We'll see what this one does. This poster looks like a Disney Plus poster. I don't know if it is. But you know how like now there's like certain like it started where like the poster design for things almost you're like, oh, this is where it's ending up. Like I don't think we're almost there, but like this looks like the posters of like the comedies that are on Disney Plus and Hulu. Who knows? My prediction, let's find out. We'll find out if it's correct at some point.
The story of Pearl Girl. Say that 5 times fast. Sometime this month, China. A pearl diver meets a businessman and finds herself pulled along with him into the world of jewelry. And meaning, like, just selling jewelry, making jewelry,
yeah.
Stuff. Not a different world.
No, not in like a mystical jewelry world, like just the world of making jewelry. Yes. Like the poster, it could be. And yet again, only found out the show existed this morning, so it could be. We don't know.
Well, so I tried to go back and just look over for typos, and so jewelry was capitalized. So I had to go make sure that there wasn't like just a world of jewelry.
Who knows? All right,
I'm going to hold my breath about Wushu Bakery. I'm going to keep because I have to in order to keep going.
Listen, we have to believe, okay? We have to believe.
Some things have to eventually come to light. That's one of them that should someday I need it to just be someday.
Now, I just need to say, I know it looks like I made like a weird spacing typo, but I didn't. It just exported like that, and I don't know why, and I couldn't fix it. So,
So it's cute like that. It's fine.
yeah, it's quirky. Come back. We're into K-pop now. It was quite a bit already announced.
Yeah.
And quite a bit rumored. So, boop. First off, we have the group Dustin on October 1st, starting the month strong with some boy groups. Now, listen, I love when it's like this, because is it TIOT or is it TIOT? TIOT?
Well, it does. It stands. They do have like an acrostic for this one.
Yeah,
it's like time. I'll go look it up again. Time is our turn, is what it means.
Of course, that common phrase that definitely makes sense. Listen, for anyone new, we're not actually making fun of this group, but we regularly enjoy some of the crazier nonsensical group names.
It's the trope of K-pop naming
that's cool.
systems is what we're mostly looking at.
Ooh, we're not poking fun at these groups. Yeah. I really liked History back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I miss them.
ATs, October 2nd, Japanese comeback.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Ironically, also, ATs, though, like, it's also an acronym.
A so Teenager Z.
Yeah, which is stupid, but we have a good time here. You know, we still love these groups. Nano and El Canyon. Yes. Okay. JO1 on September 2nd, they're a J-pop group, so. And Lee Chang Sub, 2 months in a row. These should say October. They're actually October. We fucked up.
The fact that neither of us
Hell
saw
yeah. Because I just
a lot of dramas.
Update every month. I just update the PowerPoint I already have.
I'm obsessed over making sure that we spell the
names right,
the groups correctly.
That we missed.
Wrong. Yeah.
Anyway, he also had a comeback in September, but he has another one in October. October 2nd. So, hell yeah, Jang's up. Good times. Apparently, I remembered what month it was on the next slide.
Woo Sung of the Rose, but it is a solo situation. So
yeah,
fun.
I love his solos. I love the Rose, but I love his solos. Big fan. So that's October 4th. We try our best here, okay? We are but fallible humans, you know. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. Ascent.
Debut
October 4th. Is it a debut, or did I forget to delete that?
I'm looking at that.
I don't think it's a debut. I don't listen
because I feel like
we've had, you know, we spend so much time. Like, these take hours to make, so like by the time we're done, we're just anyway. I don't think they're debuting. I'm pretty sure I said this is a comeback. I don't think there's any debuts this month.
It was in May that they debuted, so
yeah. So this isn't a debut. Keep that energy. You might
a combination of the word ascent and the number 2, which signifies the beginning of a second chapter. The group name reflects the members' ambition to ascend to new heights in their second chapter of life.
Yes, we love it. We love that for them. 3-piece also has a comeback on October 4th. See, their name I can get. There's 3 of them. There's 3 pieces. That's perfect. A+, no notes.
Until sometimes that changes, and then you're stuck with that number, but that's fine.
Yeah, but then you got to make it mean something else, which is fun. See, it's good times.
Min Ji-woon, October 4th, and Lee Moo-jin, October 7th.
Lee Moo-jin. Love him. Love his voice.
We did an episode about him.
We did. You should watch it if you haven't. Well, listen to it. I don't think it has video, but you can listen to it. Yoon Seo Bin, another BL BL actor, fresh off of Smoochin' Fellas, coming in to sing us some songs. Give it a little serenade. We love to see it. And the band The Wind is also on October 7th. So that's exciting.
Is that a mullet that I spy?
It might be. I don't know if this is a current photo. But there is a little mullet on that fella in the middle there. The little shorty in the tie. So good times.
J Park October 8th and Nomad October 9th. So Katie, why is it the one that makes you laugh every time you see it?
What does Nomad
I'm afraid
stand
I don't
for?
know.
Katie, what does Nomad stand for?
Yeah,
let us know. Listen, sometimes they stand for something absolutely crazy. So it's always good times when we find out what they are.
Need our microphone and dances.
Yikes! It was worse than you know what? It wasn't as bad as that one from last month that we lost our minds over, but that's not great.
Good. But it's self-descriptive.
You know what? True. It's very clear. It's very clear. They're very clear with their intent. So, yeah, you know what? It's a little cute. It's endearing. It's goofy. We love to see it.
Is
Ensign.
It's
my turn.
Is it your turn?
Yeah, it's me. Ensign, October 9th. Who, and for some reason, and I can't tell you why, the name Ensign, I know that they're a boy group, but my brain always says they're a girl group. Because I just feel like name,
whenever I see the name,
I'm like, oh, that girl group. And I'm like, no, that's NMix. NMix is the girl group. Ensign is the boy group. And my neighbor's boyfriend's daughter is going to be very excited because AB6 is coming back, and that's her favorite K-pop group. AB6 has a comeback on October 10th, so good times. Boop.
Sooyoung, October 10th, and B-Wave. Oh, and that'll be a Japanese release. Yes. And then B-Wave on October 10th.
Mm-hmm. JD1 has a solo coming out on October 12th, and I don't know why I picked such a intense photo of him. But
I did a very small deep dive on him like 2 months ago because he was on Immortal Songs on one of the episodes I was watching. I was like, because they started kind of saying he was kind of like the new darling on that show. I'm like, who is this person? I had no idea. So I was like, okay, I need to figure out who he is. So,
and CN Blue comes back on October 14th, and I just received something very fun in the mail. I'm coming back. We have
pretty
an older CN Blue album. It does unfortunately have,
we don't speak of that.
We don't speak of that, but listen. It's some of these older albums, they're hard to find these days, but they're coming back as well. Love a good CN Blue comeback.
I do think it's funny because people the way Soupy said it the other day was it's their first comeback in 3 years, and in the comments people are like, they've had Japanese they've had comebacks. They've been doing things it's not.
Calm down. No, it's not. Nice try. all the CN Blue fans are like, no, we've heard new music from them.
Things.
Nice try.
17. Right here.
Say the name,
October
baby.
October 14th.
Hell yeah.
They're busy little bees these days.
They are going on tour, having a comeback. Oh boy. ITZY comes back on the 15th, and Kiss of Life also comes back on the 15th. Two girl groups I really enjoy. Giving me a little treat on October 15th. Hell yeah.
82 Major, October 15th, and Mazel, October 16th. Japanese?
Yeah, they're a J-pop group. They're a J-pop group, yeah. So they're having a comeback on the 16th. So the Japanese flag either stands for they are a J-pop group or it is a K-pop
Japanese
person
release.
doing a Japanese release. So, yes. One Pact, which should have a little thing because they are a Japanese group, is coming back in October. Listen, we were tired. But It happens. Are coming back on October 18th, and Espa are coming back on the 21st. So, what a back-to-back combo that is. We got some werewolves, and we got some digital hacker ladies. So, listen, my money is on One Pact, okay? Listen, they've put out some sick werewolf beats for us, okay? Like, I'm really excited to see what the werewolves are up to. So that'll be that week.
Illit, October 21st. POW, October 21st.
Well, good times. We got some J-pop back-to-backs, baby. OWV.
Coming out on these were both like Produce 101 Japan group formations, just so you know.
And INI.
That would be so fun.
That would, listen, they could just kill another man. Classic. Big fans of that energy. Yeah, INI comes out on the 30th. So it's very exciting for you Produce 101 J-pop enjoyers. Big week that week. Now we're into the Tibas. They say they're coming back in October. We'll see.
Baby Monster and Roa.
We got, my boys, my fellas, they're always coming back. I swear, Super Junior D&E come back every month since they started their new company. Like, they're just out there, like, they're just putting shit out constantly.
Would they ever do a spooky bop?
Listen, they've done every genre under the sun. Like, their like backlog is some of the most varied stuff you've ever seen over the years. Like, and I have many of their albums. Big D&E fan. I have a Super Junior light stick, not because I actually like basic Super Junior. I actually only like Super Junior D&E. I'm actually just a fan of this specific Super Junior subunit. But yeah, no, they've been they never stop. Like they're like, listen, we're out of the military, we're out of SM, we're just gonna do whatever we want. We're at our company that was made by us for us. Let's just make everything. And I like that energy, you know? Good for them.
Stacy and Say My Name.
And Jenny, apparently. We'll see. Listen, there's always a little rumor that Jenny's having a comeback.
So is Jenny coming back?
Jenny coming back? Yeah. We'll see.
Ampersand 1 and the boys.
Oh, the boys are really pulling some moves this week. I don't know if their current news is moving this TBA to a later date, but apparently rumor on the street is they're shopping for a new agency.
Ooh, who's their current agency? I can't remember off the top of my head.
I don't remember.
I will look.
Okay. You know what? I know that we make fun of names, but I think Ampersand 1 is kind of a cute little situation with the little ampersand in the middle making the and sound.
Yeah, I think it's cute.
Yeah. IST. Thank you, Lucy.
IST. Yeah, they're a problem.
Yeah.
The boys are not a problem.
Not the boys. They're companies. So, so basically the word on the street is that every single member is like, let's get the fuck out of here together. So, we'll see. So, yeah. And of course, G-Dragon.
The forever rumor.
The forever rumor. Was this going to be the month? This is going to be asking how I felt about it. Yeah. Cut the cameras, dead ass. G-Dragon. We can dream. We can hope and dream that this will finally be the month. You know? They keep saying this is going to be the month. Listen, it's been 84 years.
If he came back with a spooky song, that would be so fun.
don't say things that will hurt me when it doesn't happen.
No, I'm trying to use podcast powers. Like,
oh yes, let's put that energy into the universe. So we want a G-Dragon Halloween bop. Just
that we will play
live
all the time.
All the time. It'll be
Forever.
like an endless. We'll just be so excited. Yeah, and that's it. That's all we got for you today. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we did here. That's what we did. Hello. Boop. We're big again. So as we're always required to tell you, don't dream it, be it. That's right, Lucy. That's right, Lucy. Live the dream. Send that energy out into the world. So anyway, this has been our stream for today. Our what's coming up. We hope you had a good time. We're legally obligated.
It's our first attempt with this software.
Yeah. So
thing,
yeah,
so.
we've been playing around trying to learn it. I think it went pretty well. I don't think we messed up too much. So anyway, we hope that you have a fantastic week. And we have a new episode coming out next Monday. And it's our monthly What We're Watching episode. It's not like a surprise. It happens every month. So it's not like I'm spoiling some big, like, surprise episode. Surprise! It's the same episode we do at the end of every month. Oh, thank you for coming, Ned.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, Lucia. Oh, we love having y'all here. Anyway, we'll be back soon, and we love y'all, and we'll see you soon. So,
bye.
Bye.